Good morning, prizes. So I've been thinking about this last day or so, and it's something that does my head in. So I wanted to ask you a question today. What is your income goal for the year? Right, and it's a common question that I ask my clients, and they'll pull a number out of the air, and I have some questions for them, and oftentimes they don't know the answers, and it's crickets. So I'll say, "What's your income goal?" They'll say, let's say, for example, 120 grand. Okay, so how are you going to do this? What do you need to sell? How many of what? How's it coming in? Right, so I've got some questions for you, right? Because Marcus Lemonis says, if you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. And that statement is very, very true. Far too often, people don't know their numbers in business. They don't, right? And you can go, I want to earn this number a year. Right, how are you going to do it? Have you sat down and planned? Do you know what you've made today? Do you know to the pence what you've made this month? Do you know what you've made so far in this year of your business? I don't know, but the question is asked to you. Work it out, right? Because if you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business. So I want to ask you some questions to get you really clear, because clarity is the answer, and planning upon that clarity and having a strategy is the answer to getting all you want. So let's say, for example, right, I want to earn 120 grand in a year. I'm doing that obviously for easy maths, and it's 10:25 on a Wednesday morning. I'm being kind to my brain. Okay, so if I want to earn 120 grand a year, that is £10,000 a month. Again, easy maths. Or it's £2,307.69 a week. You can say £2,308 if you want to make that easier, or £328.77 a day. So £329 a day, right? So you know exactly what you need to be earning, right? And a key thing to that is tracking it. Do you track the money that comes through your business? Yes or no? Not making you wrong for it. There have been times in my life where I haven't, but the times when I do track it, it's really helpful. Why? Because if my target is 10K a month and I'm on 3, and we're on the 19th, roughly midway, I know I better step up my game, pull my finger out my arse, because I've got another 7K to make, right? And it's the same for you. You'll know if you're on track, and you'll know what's been working, what happened when, what you sold what to get that 3K, and what you need to do to get the extra 7K, or whatever your number is. The numbers are relevant, right? Whatever your number is. So do you track that? And numbers tell you a lot. It tells you what's working, what's not working, what you need to do more of, how close you are to your target. Now, you might not have a set, say, 10 grand a month. To get to your 120K, you might go, right, I want to earn 2.5K, 5K, 7K. So it might work in increments like that. I don't know. But you need to know your numbers. And you need to know, are you on target? Because if you don't know if you're anywhere near to it, how are you going to know if you made it? How are you going to know where you are? No, it's really, really important. Next question is, where's that, let's give my example, 120K coming from? Where is it coming from? How are you going to make it? Well, you've got to sell to make 120 grand. And obviously, you know me, selling is really important. Well, you've got to sell. How many of your products and services do you need to sell? Do you know your funnel? Have you got a funnel? Have you worked out how many you'd need to sell and what comprises of that income? So say you've got 5 things you sell. Right, what of that 120 grand is that comprised of? Is it a direct split, or is it something else? You know, how many people or how many purchases do you need of a particular product or service to get to that goal? Right, and what bits is it coming on? What percentage of what is coming from your business? When do you need to market it? When do you need to launch? What are you doing to promote it? Does your audience need to grow? All of these questions are really important for knowing your numbers, because you don't want to be, if you've got coach, mentor, or someone that's helping you in your business asking you, what are your numbers? How are you going to get there? You need to know it. And you need to know it for yourself. You need to know it for your growth, your business growth, your personal growth, your mental growth. And also you need to know it for hitting your targets and what to do. Because otherwise you're farting around in the wind doing things that you don't need to be doing. You're just trapped in doing without purpose. And doing without purpose is pointless, and it's a waste of your energy and time. So if you're purposeful towards your targets and you know what you need to sell when and where that money's coming from, it's going to make it even easier to hit that target. Where If you don't know, you're clueless, and everything's going to feel like pushing treacle up a hill. So I'd go back, watch the questions, and just ask yourself, honestly, do I know the answer to that? And it's okay if the answer is no, but today's a day to change it. Because if you don't know your numbers, you don't know your business, right? So know your numbers. You don't want me asking you what your numbers and you don't know, because I'm going to be questioning you and asking you to work it out. And if you want to know more about how to know your numbers, how to plan strategically, what to focus on to sell that's going to bring you ease, what's easy to sell, what's going to bring you profit, and what's going to bring you joy, come and join my free challenge. It's starting on Monday. I'll put the link in the comments. And what I want you to do is really get clear on your strategy. What are you going to sell for the next 90 days? What are you going to do to bring you closer to that annual target you've got? How are you going to plan it? What does your offer look like? What do you need to do to get more people buying the offers that you put out there? And actually, on that challenge, we're going to be selling it as well. And I'm going to throw in an extra little bonus masterclass on how to plan that all out, how to do your strategy. So you don't want to miss it. It's the only place online, and I do it 2, sometimes 3 times a year, depending on where it falls, where you can get my absolute unrestricted support for free for 5 days. So if you don't know your numbers, if you're launching, you're thinking, maybe I want a membership, maybe I want to put a course out there, maybe I want to sell more one-to-ones, or you're launching any type of product or service, you want to be on this challenge because you want to make sure that you know your numbers, you're clear on your offer, and you can sell with ease and confidence. So the link's going to be in the comments below. If that's you and you're looking to sell more stuff and make more moolah and know where you're at and be more clear on your strategy and planning, come and join me on Monday and I'll be excited to see you there. Lots of love.